We're going to cut the individual rates from 7 brackets to 4. If you're single and earn less than $25,000 or married and jointly earn less than $50,000, you'll not pay any income tax, nothing. This eliminates the marriage penalty. It eliminates the AMT, which is the alternative minimum tax. It ends the death tax. It reduces or eliminates most of the deductions and loopholes available to special interests and to the very rich. It's going to cost me a fortune. It ends the current tax treatment of carried interest. Those are the hedge fund folks that I've been talking about. All of this does not add to our debt or our deficit.
Presidential candidate Donald Trump giving details on his tax policy. The newly released plan has the backing of the nation's biggest anti-tax advocates. Grover Norquist with me now. He is president of Americans for Tax Reform. So glad you're here. I want to know, did you actually help Donald Trump with this? Because his plan actually makes sense.
It makes a great deal of sense. And the good news is that the broad center-right, the Republican candidates are all moving in the same direction. Donald Trump, I think, really made some progress when he said the corporate and the business tax rate for Subchapter S pass-throughs partnerships should be 15%. Up until now, we've been talking about 25, maybe if we got bold, 20. 15 is the new 20. And I think all Republican proposals will move in that direction.
Yeah, to your point, Grover, I mean, that 15% is simple, whether you're running a mom and pop florist or whether you are running a Fortune 500 company, 15%, there it is. But I'm serious, did you help him, or do you know who helped him with this?
Well, he got a lot of advice. Americans for Tax Reform has worked with all of the Republican candidates and talked to them about their plan. So we're very free and promiscuous with our advice, which is cut taxes.
All right, cut taxes. What about this idea that he essentially has 4 brackets? So 0%, 10%, 20%, 25%, which for the high earners who normally pay around 39% would be very welcome news. Obviously, he also talked about getting away from some of the deductions. How do you see this plan and its 4 tiers versus Jeb's and its 3?
Okay. Jeb Bush moves in many of the same directions. I spoke very highly and praised Jeb's proposals. I think that both Jeb Bush and Trump are moving in the direction of fewer rates towards a single rate, hopefully someday, lower rates, and then dramatically reducing the corporate income tax. The one thing that Trump has not done yet in his proposal that I think would be a good idea, all the other Republican candidates have done so, is to include full expensing for business investment. Right now we have too long depreciation schedules, 3, 5, 7, 25 years. When businesses, small or large, invest to make workers more productive and therefore be able to pay them more, we should be able to deduct, they should be able to expense that year the equipment and machinery that they purchase, not do it over many years. I think that would help drop the cost of investment and getting new business investment moving forward. So I think that'd be a thing that I would add to Trump's, but standalone, Trump's package would dramatically increase economic growth and take us towards the 4% growth that both he and Jeb Bush target as the goal.
So, Grover, in a word, is the package, is the plan that he revealed today the best one you've heard yet?
It is fine. It is great. They all have good things to be said for them. It is a very, very powerful plan. I guess, in a word, superfragilisticexpialidocious.
I'll take that over best any day. Grover Norquist, thank you so much for the time. Glad to have you with us.